poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Za'Morian, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video I'm going to be doing a girl talk, another girl talk, and today's topic is basically going to be about how to get over a breakup. I'd asked you guys on my Instagram. I'm going to put the screenshot, a little screen recorded on my account right here, you know what I'm saying, right here, and my Instagram name right here, so make sure you guys follow me. And this is the post that I have posted. I asked you guys to basically give me some topics to talk about in my girl talks and stuff like that, and one of you guys had told me to talk about how to get over a breakup. I feel like I'm pretty good on that topic. If you watch a lot of my videos, then you would know why. But I think I have a pretty good advice as far as how to get over breakups. So we're gonna have a cool little girl talk. So I basically wrote down a bunch of stuff in my notes, like a bunch of like things I'm gonna talk about and stuff like that. But I'm gonna lock my phone real quick. But before we get into that, do not forget to like, boom, comment, boom, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to give this video a like button if you like the video. You know what I'm saying? You probably are, because I'm just a great person. But if you guys did like the video, please do not forget to give it a like and comment some other tips down below. In my girl talks, I really like to get the comment section popping. I am starting this segment because I feel like it'll be very informational to a lot of my subscribers that are younger than me, or even older than me, or even my same age, whatever. But I feel like the stuff I'm going to be talking about in these girl talks, we're going to get deep, we're going to get a little controversial, and we're gonna keep it real. So make sure you guys are commenting down in the comment section. Let's get a little discussion going. If you guys have any tips on how to get over a breakup, please do not forget to comment down below. This is going to be a each one teach one type of situation, so share some tips, you feel me? Share some tips. You already know what I'm finna say. Without further ado, enough blubbering, enough talking, let's go ahead and get right into that video. Okay, so let's get to it. First things first, how to get over a breakup. Let me keep it real with you. The first thing you really need to do is unfollow him. This is something I thought I didn't need to do when it came to like my first ever breakup that I had in high school. I really thought like I can still follow him, like da da da. But then something says, Za'Morian, if you don't go to his account, search it up, and click the unfollow button. And if you a real G, like a real G, and you really just done with this person, block him too. Because he's not, I mean, if he's still like you know, like likes you or whatever, he probably gonna still find a way to see your account anyway. So make it harder for him. If I'm breaking up with you, I'm blocking you. I block a lot of people. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I can get into a small little argument with somebody and I'll block them. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about breakups. Okay. I personally think you should 100% unfollow that person, as well as block them. And I know there's like the other side to it where it's like, oh, I want them to be checking up on me. If they really bothered, they're really gonna, like, sorry, it's got a text, but they are going to check up on you regardless. They're going to go through their friend's account to see what you're doing because they're that bothered. But block them, period. Block them if you really bout it. But if you're not really bout it, but you still want to get over your ex, then let's just start with step one, which is unfollowing them on social media. All social media. And if you really want to go all the way with it, I'm talking all the way with it, then I would also say to unfollow their friends as well. That's just what I do. I don't want to see you at all. Like, I don't want to see you at all. The next thing I would say, which is so much easier said than done, but I would say focus on yourself. Build up your confidence, and this is so much easier said than done. I totally understand you guys, but I really feel like once you get out of a relationship with somebody, not to say like all your focus is on that person, but a lot of your focus is on that person and just the relationship as a whole. You're so used to being with somebody, always having somebody to go get food with, always having somebody to have those late night car talks with, always having somebody to kick it with, text, call, all that kind of stuff. So now that you're not in that relationship, it's kind of like this void that's missing. So you need to get back in connection with you. Let's focus on you again. This kind of goes into another one of my tips, which is basically to find your interests again. What are some of the things that you used to do prior to you being in a relationship? Or did you do those things while you were in one? Let's just start doing those things more. Did you work out more prior to the relationship? You know, and then when you were in it, you didn't really work out that much. Or if you did, you worked out with your partner. Let's get back to working out by yourself. That sounded so harsh. I'm so sorry. But that's not how I mean it. But like, just start focusing on yourself. And also, if you have any passions that maybe you didn't do in your relationship, let's start working on those. You know what I'm saying? Let's just really just start getting in tune with who you are, because when you're in that relationship, I feel like a lot of your energy is so put into that person. Sometimes you can lose who you really are, and sometimes, you know, maybe they helped you find that or whatever. But I really just feel like focusing on yourself again is really beneficial when you're trying to get over that person. My next tip would probably be to, this one's kind of iffy because it all depends on the status of the relationship and how much of a toll it has taken on you. If you feel comfortable doing this, then you should probably have a girls' night out. Get together with some of your friends, with some of your cousins or whatever, family, whatever. Just have a really good girls' night out. Get dressed up, get cute. And the reason why I say this kind of depends on the relationship and like how you're feeling afterwards, because you might not want to go out. And that's totally understandable. But I think you should force yourself to, just to get your mind off of that person, because it's hard. I totally understand. Now I want to kind of dive into my next tip to kind of intertwine it with the one I just said. It's okay to cry. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this process of getting over your ex is going to be easy, because it's 100% not. It's totally fine to cry. And it's totally fine to take time to yourself. This kind of touches on another one of my tips, but just don't isolate yourself. I feel like that's when it becomes a problem, when you're isolating yourself from family, friends, and just like, you know, people that care about you. That's when it becomes a problem. But just really focusing on you and doing things that make you happy. Have that girls' night out. You know what I'm saying? Just do things like that to really make yourself feel better. Also, I wanted to mention this in the beginning, but another tip I want to say is to delete their number. Let's go ahead and delete it. I would say delete you guys' texts, like the text messages, but dudes like to lie. So just depending on you, I would keep them. I would keep them for receipts. Guys like to lie. They like to expose girls and say that they didn't say this, that, and the third. So let's go ahead and keep those text messages, but I bet not catch you looking through them reminiscing, because that's what that's not what we're here for. There's something flying across my face. But we're here to get over the ex, not to reminisce. I'm not making this video to help you reminisce and get back in your feelings. I'm making this video to help you get over him. So the reason why I'm telling you to keep these text messages is not so you can go through them whenever you're feeling like, oh, I miss him. No, I'm telling you to keep him for receipts in case he try to play you like a fool and say some little slick stuff on the internet. You can screenshot that message and set the record straight. Okay? Yeah, because I've been in situations like that where guys want to say that they didn't say something when I could just screenshot, post it, or not even post it, because I've never done that, but just really send it to him like, listen, cut it out, because we're not going to do that. Another one I want to say is to take care of yourself. This kind of falls back on the whole focus on yourself thing. Take care of yourself, meaning don't let yourself go. Do not let this boy or girl, do not let this boy get you into this dark place of letting yourself go. You used to get your nails done every 2 weeks, and maybe he paid for it, but it's time to pay for it yourself and get them things done again. Maybe he used to pay for your feet every whatever. Get your feet done. Do not let him stop you from looking good. Maybe he used to pay for your hair, your eyebrows, whatever. Don't stop doing that. Go do it for yourself. And if you don't got the money to do it, you can always do a little at-home self-care type of thing. I know I've been saying I'm gonna do one of those videos, and I am. I just gotta find time, okay? But yeah, just do little stuff for yourself. Take care of yourself, and that goes for physical wise as well as mentally. You hear me? Like, I'm talking look and appearance wise. Do not let yourself go. Also take care of yourself on the inside. Make sure you're eating good, but at the same time, do not indulge so much to where like 6 months from now, from this breakup, you can't fit your clothes, or you no longer look like you, or you don't feel confident, you don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Do not let yourself go because of this relationship, okay? We're not doing that over here at all, okay? Okay, so now this next tip can arguably be like good for some people but bad for others. I personally do not think that you should rush into another relationship with someone. I mean, you can be talking to somebody, but don't be taking it like serious, and don't use that person to void the love or the relationship that you had with the person that you just got done being with. Do not rush into something else just to fill that void. Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Especially if the relationship that you had with the other person was for a very, very long time, like 5+ years, then do not jump in. I feel like for some people it can kind of be like, just I need to be in another relationship, and you do not need to be in another relationship. You need to focus on you. Do not jump to the next because you're trying to fill that void. Now, I know it's harder for people who are in like 5, 10+ year relationships, but just really understand that rushing to get with somebody else is not gonna fill that void. Another thing is, if you do, you know what I'm saying, get into a relationship with somebody else, do not compare what that person does to your ex. I did this, and it was so toxic because I'm literally talking to different people looking for something in that person that was like my ex. We not doing that, okay? Really get to know that person as them, as an individual, and find out the characteristics that you like in that person. Do not compare and contrast them to your previous. That's so toxic, and I'm so glad that like I stopped doing that, because then it kind of messes up you getting to know that person. But like what I just said, we not finna get into a relationship 2 weeks later. We're not doing that. But then again, I mean, life happens. You can't help who you fall for. Just don't be using that person to fill that void is basically what I'm trying to say. I think I kind of touched on this a little bit, but I didn't expand on it. But I kind of want to go back to the tip of it's okay to cry. I really want to emphasize it is okay to cry about your breakup. It is okay to distance yourself from people for a while. I just feel like it becomes a problem when you're doing it for like weeks. You're not calling your mom, or, you know, like days you're not talking to friends, or you're calling off work and you're really like distancing yourself and just cutting off other people because of your breakup. That's when it becomes a problem. But if you want to take maybe 2 to 3 days just to woosah and really like get yourself back together, that is totally okay. And you need to let your loved ones know, like, I'm going through a really tough time. I need this time to myself. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I went through my breakup, I literally was just, I wouldn't say in like a deep depression or anything, but I was really just sad. Like, I was just super just like reserved in a way, and I didn't really want to talk about the relationship. I didn't really want to, you know, just think about it, and I would just not want to talk about it. I'd just be silent. I'd be sad all the time. And yeah, that was okay as far as like to be sad about it, because it is a sad situation. But I also feel like it's important to talk about it to other people. Talking it out loud, like let's say that the situation was that your ex cheated on you. I think it's important to talk to a friend about it and saying that stuff out loud. I feel like yes, he cheated on me with do. I feel like saying that out loud kind of gives you this reassurance of why you left the relationship. I don't know why I just did this, but I feel like doing that kind of like, it like saying that out loud kind of puts it back into your head why you left him or her, you know, because they cheated. So I just think it's really important to talk to people. Do not seclude yourself. It is okay to cry. It is okay to show emotion, because it is a tough thing. Breakups are not easy. They are very, very hard, and I am the one to say it. They are hard, especially, you know, if your situation was you know, I feel like they're especially hard when y'all have history, as well as if you guys experience things, you know, sexually or whatever for the first time, or you've given yourself to that person and, you know, like, or cheating or just anything like that. I just feel like it's hard. I totally understand, but you really got to realize you cannot distance yourself from friends and family, because you can end up falling into like depression. I'm not no like, you know, I ain't got no degree, none, but I do know that it is a known fact that if you have a breakup and you distance yourself from friends and family, this can kind of have you falling into a depression. So we're not gonna do that, okay? So my last tip is basically, I just really feel like you have to understand that you are an individual and this person is not a necessity to your life. that's something I really had to learn for myself when it came to my first breakup and then another breakup that I had. I really had to understand that this person is not me. Like, I don't need them. They're just an accessory to my fly. And that's just that on that. Like, in all seriousness, the person that you were just previously with, you been fly. Like, let's just make that a statement. You been fly, you been it, all that. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. But you just been that, like, that person. You know what I'm saying? So they were just an accessory to that. They did not complete you. Even though it may seem like they just made your life great and da da da. Forget all that, because you still been it before them. And that's so important to understand, that they're just an accessory to you, as well as really understanding that, and this is so hard to say, and when I remember when I went through my first ever breakup, my mom told me this, you know, you're gonna have, like, it's okay, I don't want to say it because I feel like it's so harsh, but breakups are gonna happen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but real talk, y'all, breakups are gonna happen. You're gonna have a heartbreak. It's gonna happen. And if you're experiencing your first one, welcome to the club. If you're experiencing your second one, welcome to the club. If you're experiencing your third, welcome. No, I'm just kidding. But if you're experiencing your heartbreak, welcome to the club. This is a part of life. And I also want to say, don't think of this breakup as like a waste of time. That's something that I did for my first breakup. I thought, oh my God, it's such a waste of time, da, da, da. But I'm not gonna lie, I did share good moments with that person, and we did have good memories. I did learn from that person, and I grew with that person. And even though the relationship is over, I still like gained something from it. And you also have to understand that people are in your life for seasons. Sometimes they're not meant to be here forever, and people come in your life to teach you something. My first breakup taught me to never trust anybody. No, I'm just kidding. But also just really look at it as like a learning experience, and this is all a part of life. This is all a part of your journey. This is all part of your story at that, you know. And it happens to everyone. It happened to Beyonce. Like, really think about that. Beyonce got cheated on by Jay-Z. Let that sink in, and I bet you'll start really thinking about, like, damn, Beyonce got cheated on, and at that, by Jay-Z. Like, come on, really think for a second. Beyonce got cheated on by Jay-Z. You know, it happens to everybody. So just do not like get too wrapped up in it. Take your time to heal. Take that time for yourself. But let's get back onto the grind, and let's remember that you have a whole life to live, and you have things to do, and we do not have time to be worried about these boys, because there's gonna be there. And also, it makes you feel better. There's probably somebody that look better than him, and just know that the next person that he with ain't got nothing on you. Okay? Period. That's on that. Like, all jokes aside, that girl ain't got nothing on you. That's basically the end of this video, you guys. I really hope that my tips and my advice really helped y'all. I hope that you guys enjoyed this girl talk. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as comment down below some other tips that you think will help other girls get over a breakup. Also, do not forget, I am trying to start this Ask Z series. I'm really trying to, and I think I want to start surrounding my girl talks around that. So make sure you guys are emailing me. My email is going to be right here, literally right here. So make sure you guys send me an email if you have any situations that you want advice on. Even if it is how to get over a breakup, even though I just did this video, I still will either email you back personally, my own opinion, or anything like that. So again, I'm sorry guys, I'm so tired, and I got a whole nother video to record because I gotta wash my hair. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.